Jackie.
Jackie, we didn't get a chance to bond at all. Not at all. So I really can't comment on Jackie.
Oh, you can. She annoyed the life out of you.
She didn't annoy me. I was just bewildered with the whole, with her attitude towards me, because I hadn't offended her in any way, and I tried to reason out with her. And I think on the first day, even when I tried to explain something to her, I didn't want to make a spectacle. I didn't want at any point of time make it great TV. It was never on my agenda. So even when I tried to speak something with her, I wanted to take her into the loo, and she said, no, speak out here. So I was okay with speaking about stuff with her, but I wanted to address the issue. I didn't want to make a big hue and cry about it. And I just realized...
She made you cry though, didn't she? And you said that she was harder than Jade.
At times she was, but I realized as time went by, with every passing day, that she'd been through a very hard life, and I can imagine why she turned out to be the person she is, because it wasn't easy for her. She had, she's paralyzed, and it's not easy. I remember.
I'm going to interrupt you there. I don't know why you're being so generous towards her, when she has a very privileged life now. Her daughter is a multi-millionaire,
yes.
And she was picking on you.
She was picking even on Jade.
Yeah, but that aside, she was picking on you.
That's her. I mean, that it's so apparent when I remember I took the beetroot out of her elbow, and Jade didn't get up. I don't think Jade really noticed it, but I was quick to notice, and I took it out, and she looked at me and she was like, my daughter didn't even help me. So that was Jackie for you, and she loves her daughter, mind you. She adores her. But Jackie wasn't reasonable, and when you're not reasonable, you can't really, you can't be judgmental about people like them.
Did you say that you thought she was a bit simple?
A bit simple.
A bit not all there? Was that your phraseology?
When I said not all there, I meant unreasonable. She did a lot of things that were not normal. And I'm sure they were not
like
normal
what?
for any of you to
like
see.
What?
A lot of things. Her language, her body language, her flatulating. I don't know, a lot of things. Maybe it just was a whole combination of a lot of things that she went through. Yeah.
What about, I want to come to Jade in a second, obviously, but let's just talk about Jo. We know she didn't do any washing up. We know that she has been unrepentant about what's happened. And
no, I beg to differ on that one. I think she does repent it. She does repent it, because I did hear that she came on TV and she said, I have no idea where those quotes came from. I was shocked actually when I read the headlines with Jo's face on the cover of a paper saying, I am not sorry and I will do it again. I was shocked, because I don't claim to know Jo that much, but I definitely know that Jo is not heartless. And I was happy to know that she was misquoted. I was happy to know that was not her statement. I really was.
We are going to talk about some of the things that she couldn't have been misquoted on, because we heard her say it. But I do want to just finish with going through the list, and Jade. Damaged and aggressive, is that how you described her?
No. I never said damaged. I said aggressive, obnoxious at times, and mannerless. Yeah, I'm not mincing my words, am I? But so when people said that I was being kind, I wasn't. I'm being honest. That's what I thought. But when I said she's not a racist, I meant that too. So Yeah, she was juvenile.
So
I think
actually what you said, was it? What you said when you came out of the house was, I don't think that she meant to be a racist.
yes.
That doesn't mean that you thought that she wasn't.
No, there's a big difference. See, when you're racist, if I had to hold a grudge, it would have to be against someone who contrived to be racist. Oh, I don't like an Indian. Oh, I don't like that color. And I will not, I will be as mean as possible to that person because of the person's color or for the reason that he hails from this place. Then I would have a reason to get upset. Jade didn't come from there. I think it stemmed from jealousy, maybe insecurity, but definitely wasn't contrived racism.
I want to go through some of the quotes. I know that you've been very upset by what you've heard since you came out of the Big Brother house, but I do think we need to address some of them, and so we can see for the first time how you feel about it. One of the quotes was from Jade. She says, "You need a day in the slums, go in your community and go to all those people who look up to you and be real, will you?" Was that racist?
Like I said, when Jade said things, she never ever thought before she spoke.
And was it racist?
No, not for me. See, I said the words to Cleo.
You did?
So at that point of time, I thought it was being racist. But then I'm someone who's extremely pragmatic, and I analyze things. And in hindsight, I want to believe that it wasn't. That's the reason I went into that diary room. And a lot of people thought, a lot of Asians were angered, especially in India. A lot of Indians were angered, thinking that I retracted my statement because Big Brother told me to. No, I didn't. Like I said before, and I'm reiterating, my integrity and my honor is really not up for sale, and I would never do that. And I'm not trying to take up for the Big Brother team, but nobody ever gave me an inkling of what was happening on the outside. Nobody ever forced me or told me to say things that I didn't want to say. They played the game very fairly with me, so I appreciate that. And the conversation between Big Brother and me, where I retracted my statement, began with Big Brother asking me if I was okay, and that they had heard that Jade was being racist towards me, and what I felt at that point. So that is when I heard the words, and I felt terrible that I'd made such a harsh statement, and that was being judgmental, and that's not me.
But Shilpa, when you say, I want to believe that she wasn't racist,
Yes.
That doesn't mean that you don't think that she was. And you talk about lots of representing Indians, which is why you went into the house in the first place. And they are affronted by the fact that you have taken back the allegation that she was racist to start with. How does that make you feel, especially when we hear quotes like her mother saying, she's referred to you as that Indian, and Danielle Lloyd saying, I think you should F off home. Surely that's racist, isn't it?
I'm very proud to be an Indian, and I'm not offended when somebody calls me that. So that's the way I look at it. So it's just my perception. But a lot of Indians out there were offended, and I knew that they would be.
Of course, and you are representing them,
Yes,
which is why
yes.
you went into the house. So
Yes.
do you not feel that you are honour bound now not to retract those comments?
No.
They have to
I'm
live
responsible
here.
for myself and for my actions, and it's my prerogative to say and feel whatever.